Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. It's your girl Nisi. And yeah, I know some of you have asked why am I not clipping my mic to my shirt, but it's because sometimes I feel like you won't hear me much better if the mic or my hair gets in the way or my shirt gets in the way. But you know what? That's not important. As long as you can hear me, that's what matters most. So please don't forget to give me some like, show me some love, and subscribe, okay? So today I'll be doing a video on Serbia. I don't know what you've heard about Serbia, and a lot of people are like, where the hell is that? I gotta tell you, Serbia is somewhere that I didn't expect it to be what I saw it to be. Like me, I think 2 weeks before I went to Serbia, I heard about, like, it became so popular on the news for the situation that happened with a kid, a school shooting that a kid killed about 8 people in school, two teachers, or was it two teachers or one teacher and a security, and then some students. So I was freaked out a little bit. I was like, oh my God. Like, when you hear something crazy happening somewhere. But then on getting to Serbia, I was like, oh wow, it wasn't even what I thought it was going to look like or be like. Now, for those of you who don't know and they're asking where the hell is this place, Serbia is a country that you find in the eastern part of Europe. It is known as one of the countries in the Balkans. Now, it is a country that is full of history, like historic buildings, historic monuments, and museums. And I would say it's pretty much tidy, like clean, not too bad. And the transport system there, I know I've spoken to some of their citizens and they complain a lot, but I think that is it's not so bad. Like, you can get buses at any time of the day, and there is always a bus that is going to lead you to the part of town that you intend to go to, and it is affordable. So it's either you want to pay the driver cash, which is like 60 dinaries, because they do use dinaries, that's their currency, or you use a card. Now basically, when I went, the card system wasn't really working so great. So most of the times, the drivers will either ask you to pay them in cash or they will just let you go on the bus for free. And no matter how far the distance is, which is really amazing and generous. And one thing I liked about Serbia is that the people, they have really beautiful people. Like, you see a lot of tall men and tall women, and really good looking ones, and they have a lot of young people. Like, before I went to Serbia, somebody was telling me, oh, they don't have a lot of young people, it's just old people and it's boring. And that was the opposite of what I saw. They have tons of young looking athletic people. I usually find myself asking girls, hey, are you a model? Or asking guys, wow, do you play basketball? And like, that's how crazy it was. And they are nice, like, they are very nice people. One of the very, like, fun part of it is that, and of the people, is that they usually come to me and they ask me, like, if I'm in a bus or I'm like in a restaurant or somewhere that I happen to meet someone. They're all friendly, not all, they're mostly friendly, and then they ask me, how are you finding your stay here in Serbia? How do you see Serbia? Do you like it? And it's very uncommon to go somewhere new and have a lot of its citizens always want to find out how you're finding their country, how you see the people. Like, it's not very common. I mean, but they are really welcoming, and it's easy to talk to people. Some English is not so rampant, so some people speak English, some people don't. The population for blacks, dark skinned people, is not really high there. So I've gotten to buses where I've met people that have wanted to touch me and be like, oh, we just curious. Like, when they see a black person, yeah, there's a difference between seeing a black person and that look of racism, and then there's this look of curiosity, like just people who haven't seen a black person before or haven't been like up close to a black person except on TV. They are so curious. They want to touch, they want to look at you in a very curious manner and a nice way, not in any negative way at all. I haven't experienced any sort of racism. I think I had just one crazy experience with an old guy in a bus, and this guy was like, I was on the phone and I wasn't really loud, and there were kids on the bus that were really loud. And then this guy was like, when he was getting off the bus at his stop, he came down, he was like, this is go back to Africa. And I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, go back to Africa, don't come here. And he was complaining, and then I was like, are you mad? Are you mental? Are you okay? And then everybody, like the young, like most people in the bus started like telling him, is he okay? And they were telling me, they were apologizing on his behalf, and they said, we barely get that here, there's just a few percent of assholes like him, so please ignore this man. And he got off the bus, and because of the way they tried to soothe me, it made me very relaxed, and I forgot about the situation. But yeah, talking about jobs, it's not a place where when you go to, you're going to get an abundance of jobs. No, though it is Europe, it is not a very rich country. People there still struggle with poverty. People there still struggle to get proper jobs. And I think the minimum wage is supposed to be about 3 to 400 euros per month. But then, that's not really enough to live life anymore, because things are really getting pretty hard. So that's the situation. I talk to a lot of young people, and if you ask them if they have dreams of leaving Serbia, some of them say, yes, I want to go to Germany. Some of them want to go to the USA. And like a lot of them want to go to the USA. Like, hey, they love New York, they love LA. So, yeah, pretty much they do want to travel. But I realize that on summer holidays, a lot of them travel to around the other Balkan um countries for fun, and just to like get away from the city and all that. And in the Balkans, like Belgrade is like like one of the most fun countries, cities. Actually, Belgrade is the capital city, but Serbia is one of the most fun countries. And in Serbia, the capital, which is Belgrade, like Monday to Monday, bruh, it's like fun. Like there is, you can go to the movie. They have a beautiful cinema, and they always have like movies right on schedule, like new movies for you to go to the cinema and knock yourself out. And then you can, if you obviously if you're there, you don't speak the language, you can always watch English movies. And then like you can also go out to the bars, go to the clubs, go to the waterfront, which is one of the most popular places for foreigners to go and hang around and chill and whatnot. I've had their traditional food. I personally, I had problems or drama with the food because there is no chilies. Like I looked for like hot chilies to buy for my food, and it was such a huge problem for me. So I struggled a lot with that. But one of the like great things about going to Serbia also for me was that I got to meet people from all over the world from that came on holiday. I met someone from Australia. I met Roberta, who is German Togolese. I met Lisa, who is British Zim. I met like I met I made Serbian friends. I met people from all over, and I made friends with them. So basically, it's a great place to meet people. And most black people, dark skinned people that see each other always tend to say hello to each other, like no matter what, just hello, hi, how you doing, and all of that. So basically, if you're thinking of, hey, where do I want to go to that I can have a good time in Eastern Europe, I would suggest that you come to Belgrade. Belgrade in Serbia. And you can also go to Novi Sad, but there isn't that much to do in Novi Sad. But I tell ya, Belgrade is it. They also have wine tasting in some parts of the country, but some of the villages, but you might need a car because they do have trains, and the trains operate hourly. So the fast trains, you get them every 1 hour, and then you have the slow trains that you get them every 1 hour 30 minutes. So basically those are the schedules for the, for the trains. But I'm telling you, the accommodation, if you come when it's really the peak of summer, their prices go up to like 45, 50, 70, 100, like euros per night. But if you come at a season where it's not so high, you even get a place for like 25 to 30. And like, it's best for you to look for a place that is on the main road or close to the trams or the bus station, so you can find it easy to move around. But I'm telling you, even when you come out at 2 o'clock, 3 a.m., you're going to find people outside still chilling, just like at the park, just having like drinks, or not even having any drinks, just talking to each other like young people. So it's really safe in Serbia. Like, as a woman, you can come out at any time of the day and you can walk confidently. No one's gonna attack you, no one's gonna hurt you, none that I've heard of. And the situation with the shooting was really something that broke into the country so hard. But anyways, I posted lots of shorts showing the beautiful city of Belgrade, parts of Novi Sad, and you could go see it and have an idea. I also went to a shooting range. That's also on my shorts. So guys, I hope you learned something about Serbia, and I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a great place to go and meet young people and mingle, if you get the drift. But anyway, thank you for watching my video. Until next time, guys. Bye. Mwah.